Welcome to the assembly guide for the walls of your Boréal self-build project. This video will be divided into 3 parts. Part number 1, leveling, installation of corner posts. Part number 2, installation of the starting row. Part number 3, assembling the other rows of the wall. Thoroughly check the floor level. Validate the size of your floor in correspondence with the provided plan. At this stage, mark the center of your floor. Validate the diagonal measurements using the square line. With the help of the provided plan, write down the wall numbers on the floor and find the measurement of the half wall. Transfer this measurement from the center of the floor on each side. Precisely mark the spot on the floor. This mark indicates the location of the inside of your corner posts. Use a chalk line to mark the location of the walls. Place the pallets logically around the building. Use the pallet number and the pallet contents list to identify its contents and determine the best placement. Preserve the provided tarps to protect the thermal logs from the weather during the assembly of your building. Each thermal log has its own identification. Here is the nomenclature. To quickly locate your corner posts and starting thermal logs, use the pallet content list. Generously apply sealant on the floor at the location of the post. Correctly position the corner posts and fix them with wood screws. It is normal for the posts to protrude about 1.5 inches outside the floor. Then adjust the posts to level and fix them with 2 bracing squares made of 2x6 or 2x4 lumber. Temporarily position the starting thermal logs and check their concordance with the corner posts. Mark the door openings on the floor to validate the concordance. Using a drywall knife and a 9.5-inch guide, pre-cut the necessary 5/8 insulating foam rod for assembly. Add a thermal log to corner post junction, insert a foam rod on the outside groove of the building. The inner groove is used for the insertion of the corner strip. Before the final installation of the starting thermal logs, apply 2 generous layers of sealant on the floor, and add an additional urethane foam joint for optimal insulation. Position and adjust the thermal log with the corner and the line of the chalk line. Ensure there is a spacing of 3/16 between the corner post and the thermal log. Check the angle with the floor. Insert 4 angled screws of 3.5 inches and screw into each of the pre-drilled holes of the thermal log. You may need to re-drill holes in the starts with the 3/8-inch drill bit provided in the kit. Insert the 1/2 foam rod in the groove of the thermal log. Then apply a light joint of insulating foam in the second groove. Fix as recommended in the assembly guide with the provided screws. Install the joint strip, which serves as a mechanical link between the thermal logs and the corner. For the passage of electrical wires, transfer the measurement to the thermal log. Drill the polystyrene with an electrician's drill bit and follow the wires to their final destination. For thermal log joints, insert the foam rod into the 2 wood grooves. Keep the center groove free for an injection of insulating foam. Then, apply a generous joint of conceal-type latex sealant on the end before joining the other thermal log. Fix with the provided screws. Quickly check the quality of the joint. If necessary, add sealant. When you reach the stage of exterior staining, using a drywall knife, proceed carefully to remove this excess from the exterior joint. Cut the foam rod that are too long, and inject insulating foam into the central groove. We sincerely thank you for your trust. If you have any questions or encounter a technical problem, do not hesitate to contact your coordinator. Building a house is a major project, and we hope that your experience will be most satisfying. Happy building!